Candace, my question for you is there such a thing as a must-win regular season game in college basketball?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
A regular season?
Allow me to retort. I'm worried.
Why?
What just happened to NC State? They lose to Kansas 80-74 in the opener of the Battle for Atlantis.
Yeah.
21 points from Casey Morcell. He was really good. Jaquavion Smith, a little bit inconsistent, 19 points. Jarkel Joyner, a little bit inconsistent, 17 points. As a group, Wolfpack 8 of 22 from 3. Kansas, Rock Chalk, Jayhawk, the nemesis of the triangle, I believe is how you put it.
Yes.
Was 10 of 21 from the three-point line. Well, look at that. Quick math. They made 2 more threes. They won by 6. Look at that. Grady Dick made 6 three-pointers in the first half. The Jayhawks advanced on the winner's side in the Battle for Atlantis. Why I say that NC State should be worried that was a must-win game. Number one, NC State was terrible last year. They were bad.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of fans who are down on Kevin Keatts, who are down on the men's program. You know, the easiest way to get the fan base back, and I argued with this with Joe Ovius last year while he was trying to tell me the fans will never come back, is to win that game. You beat Kansas, and all of a sudden, people are excited.
But it was a close game.
So there is that.
Okay.
So there are moral victories when it comes to that. Here's the other problem, and why I say this was a must-win game for NC State. Kansas right now is number 11 in KenPom. We can kind of view KenPom the same way we would look at the net. The net is supposed to be the NCAA's version of KenPom. All right. NC State now won't play any other teams in their non-conference schedule that are in the top 25 of KenPom. NC State won't play any other teams that are in the top 50 potentially in KenPom. So by setting up the schedule in the way that they did, which was strategic, Kevin Keatts needs to win games this year. Cool.
Yep.
He also probably needs to get to the NCAA tournament. The best way to do that is with a competitive non-conference schedule. Here are the ranking of the teams on NC State's non-conference schedule. Again, using KenPom. 238. Stop me when you tell me when you find something significant here, Candace.
Got you.
238, 168, 243, 338, 325, 294.
It's only November, though. Those could shift, right?
No.
Okay.
If there's anything that we learned last year from Wake Forest, who, by the way, beat Carolina, beat Virginia Tech, and they were not given credit for those wins at all.
Yeah. Because
of where Carolina and Virginia Tech were in the net at the time, or how they even finished the regular season. I look at the ACC this year, and I look at them. I think the league's going to shape up pretty similarly. What chances are you going to have to win your way into the tournament when you look at the ACC schedule?
It's going to be a little bit difficult and definitely challenging, but I think can we have positivity? Can we just say that was a good hard fight? I think are we at moral compass?
We're not there yet.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
We're at the numbers portion of this programming.
Okay.
They have 5 games in the ACC. 5. That's it. 5 against the top 20. These are basically their Q1 games.
Okay.
Stop me when you think State's going to win one of these games. Duke at home. Carolina away. Virginia away.
Not this year.
Carolina at home. Duke at home. Of those 5 games, what do you think is a best case scenario for NC State?
State at home.
Carolina at home.
Yeah, Carolina at home.
Okay, maybe Duke at home. I mean, I don't know if you've watched that much of the Blue Devils. Are not super athletic this year.
Absolutely.
But of course, by the time State plays them, Tariq Whitehead and Derek Lively will be whatever versions of the proper selves that they're going to be.
Yeah.
So, Candace,
I want to find optimism.
No. This is the reason I bring you on this program. You know this because
I like Keatts, though. That's the thing.
No, I love Kevin. Okay, but what I'm saying to you is,
love first name.
You are the yin to my yang.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is important. You are the Tar Heel to my wolf. Okay, These are all important things to me.
So you need.
But this is also the difference between someone like you who's optimistic in general.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a sunny disposition, but you see this Powerade, you're like, Joe, it's like totally full. And I'm like, yeah, no, because I just took 2 sips out of it. Like, it's already like tainted.
But is it more from a deep-rooted, like, NC State can never have nice things, they're never going to win a great opportunity, it's just like, let's just throw the whole season away off of this Kansas win?
Not in this particular instance, no.
Okay.
This is more of the analytical, let's go back to 2019 when State didn't make the tournament because they had the absolute worst ranked non-conference schedule.
Yeah.
Worst. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's go back to Wake Forest last year. I already brought up the Demon Deacons. We all will remember butterflies and rainbows about Alondis Williams and Jake LaRavia. Viva La Raza. Okay? But the truth of the matter is, Wake Forest didn't make the NCAA tournament last year.
Yeah.
And do you know why? Because their non-conference schedule was crap.
So basically, you're trying to blame the poor schedule, despite the fact that they needed this schedule in order to keep Keats, in order to win, in order to still be here. And now we're just putting ourselves in a bad spot.
It's quite the conundrum, isn't it?
It's tough. Because either you believe in Coach or you don't. But you can't believe in Coach too much if you're not giving him enough challenging matchups.
Well, and that's the deal.
Yeah.
And the non-conference schedule, Dayton and Wisconsin are playing right now, and Atlanta State will play the loser. That potentially, if that team can stay in the top 50, which you figure probably will remain a Q1 opportunity for NC State.
Yeah.
They can go 2 here's the retort. You can go 2-1 in the Atlantis games, feel good about yourself, put 2 decent wins on your resume, take the good vibes from the Kansas game, and try to build off of the good vibes from the Kansas game.
But, I mean, November is such a blimp in the entire season. Like, do we really are you holding on to these tournament-type atmospheres and wins and losses to the point where you're like, this is going to make or break the season?
I don't disagree that it's a blip, but statistically the problem is the way that the ACC is playing right now, Florida State, who we can almost always count on, we cannot. Louisville, for the most part, is an NCAA tournament team. They are not.
Yeah.
So you're limiting your opportunities if you're NC State. And then when you start parsing through that schedule, again, you're going, well, who are they going to beat?
They're going to have to win the tournament. Pressure.
Well,
run the gambit.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Because, that's not
like
going to happen.
Is. We don't see, but why are you being so negative
now
already? We don't
that
know.
would be the NC State portion of the programming right there.